Should you wear your cast, your sling, your splint at night?
If you have an injury, not for fun.
Sure. Welcome to Talking with Docs. I'm Dr. Brad Wiening.
I'm Dr. Paul Zalzal.
Yeah, so the question is, how do you know if you have to wear those things at night because they're inconvenient, they're uncomfortable, get stuck in the sheets? What's the answer?
I get this question
all the time.
every single day.
Every.
We get this question a lot.
Yeah,
Do you have to wear this at night?
Yes.
So the first rule of thumb is, and rule of thumb's not a good thing to say actually.
No?
You know where rule of thumb comes from?
No.
It's like an ancient saying where
You're
no,
suppressing people?
you're allowed to hit your partner with a stick that is smaller than the size of your thumb. That's a rule
Like
of thumb.
diameter?
Yes.
That's a weird
It's a horrible thing. I'm never saying rule of thumb again.
Okay.
Where were we? Rule. Yeah, so
You gotta do it. You gotta do what your doctor tells you, right?
Rage Against the Machine.
No, I believe in the song "Killing in the Name of." I think it's you got to do what they told you. And if you listen to the end, I think the lyrics change a little
really?
bit.
Okay.
Maybe listen to the end
I'll
of the
give that
song
the
next
once over
time.
on the drive home today.
Okay, so we're gonna start at the top of the
So
body.
do what your doctor tells you
Yes,
first
for
of
sure.
all, okay? But if you miss that, you don't know, or you're questioning, or you're
Yeah.
not sure what your doctor said, here's our approach with should you wear your cast,
Yeah.
sling,
Brace,
brace
whatever.
at night?
So for me, let's start with proximal humerus fracture or shoulder dislocation. So you're in either a collar and cuff or a shoulder sling or a shoulder immobilizer. What are your thoughts?
In the beginning,
Yes.
yes. For the first couple of weeks, wear that thing at night. If it's a shoulder
Agreed.
immobilizer or whatever. For shoulders, for me, it's really immobilization for 2 weeks.
And for me, the reason is because when you sleep, you go like this. So if you have a shoulder immobilized, at least you can't externally rotate, which would increase your risk of dislocation, or rotating the fracture, which usually is the ball on top of the shaft. So I like your body, your arm close to your body. Imagine if you had a towel or a piece of paper underneath your arm, that it stays there. When you're sleeping, you are not cognizant of that, so you'll move all around. That's why you sometimes wake up with a sore shoulder.
What?
That's why sometimes you wake up with a sore shoulder. I had like marbles in
Yeah,
my
you
mouth.
did.
That
You
was
just
weird.
Rolled that one.
Okay.
I just had a vision of you at night, like Step Brothers,
Yeah.
when they were sleepwalking
Yeah.
and just destroying everything.
Yeah. That was good.
Is that the kind of sleeps you get?
No, I don't sleepwalk. I think when I was a kid, when I was a little kid, I
Really?
think I sleepwalked a little bit. My parents told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
for the first while, wear the sling. What about a cast?
What about a cast?
Like for an ankle fracture.
Yep. So a cast. So if the cast is on, you really don't have a choice of taking it off typically.
Cast boot.
But if you have a splint or a removable boot, for the first little while, same thing. Particularly if you're in a period of non-weight bearing, I usually would say you probably have to keep wearing it. And then sometimes people like to wear it though, even when they're allowed to take it off, because then if you're rolling and your foot gets caught on the sheets, or for a toe fracture, you don't want it to get caught, and often the boot extends beyond your toe. So I tell people after a couple of weeks, it's probably dealer's choice.
Yeah.
Most people hate it though and want it gone right away.
Yeah. Supposedly, you're wearing that cast or
B.
something because you've got a fracture, right?
Agreed.
So the first, again, I'm the first 2 to 4 weeks for that. It's at night.
Yep.
Then if I look at the X-ray and everything's looking okay and things are looking stable, then maybe you can take it off. I got one though where for sure you got to wear it at night.
Okay.
Achilles tendon rupture.
Agreed.
That one you got to keep on for
Yeah.
sure, all the way through until your doc says it's okay. And usually for me, that you're gonna be wearing that at night until you're
Walking?
yeah,
Like
pretty
6
much,
weeks probably.
weeks-ish, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then, yeah, I think that's good.
You like that one?
I do like that. I do
You
like
had a
the
thought
kills.
there, but you
I did
lost
have a
it.
thought and I lost it.
Okay, it'll come up later.
Yeah.
All right. Then you're talking about a brace.
Yeah, brace. So say a splint or brace for an elbow. So say if you had a fractured radial head or an olecranon. I know what I was going to say is that if your doctor's telling you to wear it for a long period of time, that usually speaks to the severity of the fracture, or the amount that's already displaced and you're close to needing an operation. They don't want it to get worse, or the consequences of it moving are too great. So usually there's a logical reason why your doctor's telling you wear it. It's not just because they want to make your life miserable and your sleep miserable.
Yeah.
So I'd say generally wear it. So elbow, usually I'd say same thing. If it's supposed to be on, it usually has to be on.
I got another one that you got to wear at night
Okay.
too. For me, is a knee immobilizer for a patella fracture
Okay.
or a tibial plateau fracture.
Yep.
So one of those Zimmer splints, they call them, with the Velcros, with the 2 metal bars on the side where you're keeping your knee out
Super
straight.
inconvenient to wear.
No, it's not pleasant.
No.
But for a patella fracture, I would say yes at night, and even any kind of tibial plateau fracture, you're going to wear that at night for probably the first 6 weeks.
Yeah, I think those are good. What I'd say is I recognize that it's inconvenient. Some people, if they have something that's removable, they'll have one for inside, one for outside. Because you're like, really? Now I'm wearing it in the dirt. Now I'm putting it in my bed. So if you have the means to get two of them, I think that's a good idea. The other option is when you do bring it in, obviously clean it off and then cover it with a pillowcase or two because it keeps the dirt out, but also the sheet slides against the sheet easier.
Wow.
A little hot tip there.
Those are intimate details about nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know because I think I've never had one, but I think it would be really annoying.
There are some splints that you wear only at night.
Okay.
Like your retainers for your teeth and stuff.
Sure.
But for people who have carpal tunnel syndrome, often they will be prescribed a night brace or a night splint that they wear.
Sometimes plantar fasciitis people, I think.
I was just going to say that. Plantar fasciitis too as well. Yeah. Plantar fasciitis, those things are night splints. So there are certain night splints, the splints designed to wear at night.
Yep.
But generally, if you're prescribed a cast, a brace, or something for an acute traumatic injury, most of the time you're going to wear it at night and err on the side of caution. You're like, do I need to wear this at night? Wear it at night till you clear it with your doc.
I think
you got to do what the doctor told you.
That's good advice.
Just like Rage the Machine said.
Rage Against the Machine. Now you know. Please leave a comment if you wear a splint at night, if you hate it, if you love it, if you have a hack that could help people kind of navigate this very complicated, inconvenient time in their life. If you like this, please like it, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone that maybe is wearing a splint at night.
Remember, you are in charge of your own health.
See you next time.